Hi, welcome back to the Smudging Sage Tarot. Before we begin, I like to clear the air with some sage, sweeping away any negativity or confusion. This helps us focus on the heart of the matter with clarity and light. Remember, the cards offer insights. I'm merely the interpreter. Though I might share personal experiences to shed more light on our readings, it's all about what the cards have to say. Alright, today we have been smudging a little bit more of a sage because we are learning how to get rid of negative thoughts. So, I think it's very common, and I think it's totally human. And because it's totally human, we can learn to deal with them and get rid of them. So, let's start from shuffling the cards. Today's question is, what insights can the tarot and the oracle offer on understanding the presence of negative thoughts and strategies to overcome them, including why they are present? All right, okay. So, I have been asking all the tarot cards if they wanted to participate. They are all willing to participate and bring clarity into our conversation. Here you go. Up. Child Magical. This is a message for the people watching now. Light attributes, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things. The belief that everything is possible. Wonderful! Shadow attributes, pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles. Believing that energy and action are not required for growth. This is wonderful message. Wonderful. Okay. I shuffle all the decks and I put them on the side. So, because there are so many, I cannot keep them in the middle of the camera. Otherwise, there is no room for the reading. Okay, I think that this reading will be super helpful. And let's start from the significator. This is the deck that I use as a significator. Up, 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 up. Okay, okay. Again, let's see. We have a 3 now. So, the desert. Wow, what a card to start. The shaman. And agape. Wow, guys, this is awesome beginning. All right, let's unpack this. So, let's see. So, the desert, of course, this is quite a card of distress, no? This hand that is like falling down. This card often symbolizes a period of isolation, of course, the desert, right? Or feeling deserted. In the context of navigate negative thoughts, it would suggest a feeling of emptiness. You see all this? Or a lack of fulfillment that may contribute to the presence of such thoughts. The shaman. This card represents spiritual guidance or healing, but also it represents a guide. You see here, it's like somebody is asking for help, and the snake is the symbol of the shaman. Why? And also of healing. If you notice, many symbols of pharmacies, medicine, you have the two snakes intertwining. So the snake changes his skin completely, loses the skin, and this is like a death, but it's a new skin underneath, so there is a rebirth. So far, whatever we are seeing here, feeling isolated, deserted, and the snake here with the shaman and the diamond that is one of the hardest material on planet Earth, makes me think like there is a transformation from a period of complete isolation into a period of rebirth. And in this context, it would suggest the need to seek guidance from within. You see what I mean? Or from a spiritual practice to address negative thoughts. It may also indicate the importance of introspection. Here there is like a moon. But it also looks like a pearl. I already said in other readings of mine, how the pearl is created actually is like a scratch in the oyster. It's like an inflammation, and the healing creates layer after layer the pearl. Okay? So this is stressing out the importance of introspection, what I feel now from this card, and the inner wisdom in understanding the root of causes of those thoughts. And then we have agape, which is very good news. This card represents unconditional love and spiritual connection. Its presence suggests that cultivating love and compassion both lead, you see, love and compassion for oneself and others can be powerful tools in overcoming negative thoughts. It may also imply the deeper spiritual aspect of oneself can lead to greater understanding and resolution of those thoughts. So it's an invitation to go within with a lot of love and compassion, basically without judging the reason or the source of the negative thoughts or bad memories that come back, that surface, you know. That's amazing. This is awesome beginning, and I think I have to move a little bit the candle to put these cards here. Okay, perfect. I'm almost sure you can see. Yeah. Okay, so a sip of water. Let's see what card comes out from our next deck. Sorry, but my table is full of cards. Okay, so let's see. L'automne, autumn, the season. I'm going to show you each card. This is a French deck from Le Voyage d'Iris, Iris Journey. L'eau, water. Oh, there are two cards. Hold on. L'hiver, winter, and l'activity, activity. All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Those are very fascinating drawings. Let's see what this means. So, autumn is often associated with transition and letting go. In the context of negative thoughts, this card may suggest a need to release old patterns. So look how amazing is this drawing, okay? In this drawing, there is this woman, this man, I don't know, with dried leaves on her head. And this is an invitation to letting go, where these leaves have to fall and go away, the letting go concept. So this card, as I said, it's about releasing all the patterns or beliefs that are no longer serving us. It could indicate that negative thoughts may stem from clinging to past experiences or fears about the future. Wow, guys. How amazing is this concept? Look here. Because probably we have been traumatized somehow from those experiences. We haven't been working on them. And now they resurface, but they're dead. They are sterile. They belong to the past, and they have to fall. We have to let them go. And then we have l'eau, the water, reversed. This card may symbolize emotional turbulence and the sensibility, sensitivity, or even blocked emotions. Even in this drawing here, you have like this flow of water, and then you have those blocks that look like part of the hurt, the hurt. So, navigate thoughts can sometimes arise from unprocessed emotions, what I said earlier, and unresolved issues. This card can suggest the importance of emotional healing and finding healthy ways to express and release emotions. how deep. Very insightful. Then we have the winter, l'hiver, reversed, that may signify a period of stagnation or lack of growth. In the context of negative thoughts, this card could indicate feeling stuck, okay, or trapped in unproductive patterns. It suggests the need to shake off inertia and take proactive steps towards change and personal growth. So when I look at this card, look, this is a mosaic, okay? And it's like this person is trying to come out from this predetermined, even though beautiful drawing, but being more of yourself, basically. And then we have l'activité, which means activity, that suggests taking action and engaging in activities that promote positive and mental and emotional well-being. You know, the foot, like stepping out of the energy where you are now, that looks quite dense, oily, you know, sticky. This could indicate that the practice of practices like mindfulness, exercise, creative expression, or seeking support from others can be very beneficial. And I can tell you that everything that I have named so far, it really will help you, even physically, because it will produce endorphins, which is the hormone of happiness. And if I don't remember correctly, please write down into the comments which is the hormone of happiness. So, but I'm quite positive about endorphins. So that's very, very important, because in order for us to be well, the well-being of our mind passes through the well-being of our body. And this will create gradually a shift from negative thoughts and cultivate a more balanced and empowered mindset. And because this is also about practical advices, I think when I see low here, the water, and this sense of being stuck, this sense of stagnation, for some reasons, take it if it resonates with you, makes me think about, you know, those nice practices of having a hot bath with salts, with magnesium. That's very, very useful. And sometimes we lack magnesium or other minerals and we don't know. Anyway, I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you to take magnesium, but if it does resonate with you, ask to your doctor. And yeah, even just out of curiosity. For me, it works very well. And again, I'm not a doctor. I'm just sharing with you my personal experience. So I want just to say that overall, whatever is happening now in your life, what I want to stress here is you can go forward, ask for help to people, practices, whatever. But remember that the first step, it's always, you have always to take the first step, the decision in your mind for the change, for saying, now I am good, I am fine, from now on I opt for feeling good. So I want to share something that just came out in my mind in this very moment about this concept. I was going through a very, very difficult time. I really didn't see any hope. I was very down. But one day, I will never forget, I was sitting in my living room on the sofa, and I was keeping staring this painting. I did paint during a very depressing time of my life, and it was just a window over a beautiful park, but it was representing basically me keeping staring through this window, unable to take any action for myself, and I felt very down. Well, that day I put the date. I took that painting over the window. I covered it with a white layer of white paint. I passed like 2-3 times to make that painting. Took me months, I don't know, almost 1 year, because it was full of details and stuff. I cover everything and I write in red. That's why it came out to my mind. My name and I love you. Guys, I put the date and it's so fantastic and feels so good to share with you with the experience, because from that day I decided that my life had to change for the best. And unconsciously, when I wrote, because when I covered in white paint the painting, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I wanted to feel in front of this white wall. This is just, you know, I know it wasn't a wall, it was a canvas, but for me it was like standing in front of a white wall and write something meaningful for me. I had to write down that emotion that told me, I have to be good. From now on, I'm good, I'm fine. I take the pencil, the brush, and a red painting, and I write my name and I love you. I write the date. I always know that from that day on, my life has always been better and better. And that sense of isolation was over. So I basically went through those 3 stages: the complete isolation, the losing the old skin, the rebirth, and the love and compassion, because I knew somehow that the love and compassion was the thing that was the most important for me, the way, the emotions, the love I needed to change my life. Because I said, if I cannot, if I don't love myself, nobody will on my behalf. basically this was my idea. So enough with this. I really hope from the bottom of my heart that this resonates with you. So from the archetype, they generally are like this. You have a picture here, and here we have nothing. Okay, what does it mean? Let's break down this. Sorry, just a sip of water. So this card is very deep. So the absence of a character here, okay? Where generally there is a picture. This empty space could symbolize the potential of a transformation and renewal. So my interpretation is that in the light attributes, you see here, hold on, you always have the name of the archetype, the light attribute with something written about it and an explanation of the shadow aspect, okay? Here it's like a white, oh wow, look at the synchronicity. What I just told you guys. Oh my God. I just talk about putting a white layer of paint and delete everything and starting from scratch. Wow, that's impressive. It's totally impressive. Yes, if you want, you can share my videos with your friends. Yes, please. Oh my God. Okay, guys, I'm flabbergasted because the synchronicity is huge. When the synchronicities happen, it means that we are connected with the universe and generally we are on the right path. Okay? For me to say this, for you to hear this, and for everybody involved. Okay, so the light, going back strictly to the meaning of this card, the light attributes and the empty space signifies the potential for openness and receptivity. Okay, it suggests a clear slate or a blank canvas. What I just told you about my personal experience, inviting individuals, everybody to explore new perspective and possibilities. Okay, so this light attribute encourages embracing change and letting go of preconceived notions or limiting beliefs. Basically, it's like this is your new life, okay? And you can draw it what you want into your new life, okay? It's just an invitation, because when I see the box, even though this is not precisely a box, but it's quite constraining, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hectagon, I think is the name. Also thinking outside of the box, you know, where in order to be yourself, you don't have to look like anybody else. You see, you can create your new self. And while in the shadow attributes, because there is this part that we have to fill up, we don't have to forget this. The empty space of the shadow attributes, it could represent a sense of emptiness or lack of direction. It may indicate feelings of aimlessness, or confusion, where individuals struggle to find meaning or purpose. And this is exactly the place where I was when I did that. So the shadow attributes, this is important, warns against getting lost into the void of uncertainty and emphasizes the importance of grounding oneself in clarity and intention. Okay, I want to stay another minute on this card because this is super important. We are not rushing anywhere. If you can always come back to this, but this is important to know. There are moments when we are completely lost. We can be out for everything and we can be in for everything, okay? This card is an invitation to take a breath, a very deep breath, and be very consistent with our, with our integrity, with our principles. And then on the base of good principles and what feels good into our gut, that doesn't harm anybody, us or other people involved, in the respect of our person and the other persons involved, we can do everything and draw another beautiful us. Okay. This I had to tell you because I find this card as empty as it is. Look how much it brought and what a synchronicity with the story. My personal story, I just told you. Unbelievable. All right. Okay. So now from this deck, you find all my decks into the description box on my YouTube channel, the Smudging Sage Tarot. So let's see what this deck has to tell us. Wow, guys, soul journey, but it's reversed. Let's see. And this one too, those are walk your truth. Wow, guys, it's just impressive. Impressive, the consistency of synchronicity and consistency of this card. So, the soul journey reversed suggests a disruption or obstacles in one's spiritual path or personal growth, okay? It may indicate a sense of disconnection from oneself, from our inner self, just what we were talking about, or lack of alignment with one's true purpose. So, in the context of our question, this card highlights the importance of addressing inner conflicts or unresolved issues that may be contributing to negative thoughts and hindering mental well-being. This card encourages us all, because everybody has negative thoughts. It's very rare. There are white flies that don't have negative thoughts. To embark on a journey of self-discovery and inner exploration to uncover the root causes of their struggle. Okay, so I read these two cards. They look very much like they are together, and I want to break down those together. So, walk your truth. It's really an invitation to be consistent with your principles, with what makes you you. You see, when you look into the palm of your hand, and this is also a suggestion because it's a very strong suggestion just by visually. Sometimes when we are very confused, when we really are lost, we feel we are not in the moment. Look into your hand. Open your hand like this. Look into your hand and look at your hand. This is your unicity. This is the unique you. And this is also a very little act to ground yourself. Reconcile with your inner child. Reconcile with the best version of you. And if your inner child was unprotected, okay, and because of that, you as collected so many bad memories because everything happened without never being protected, loved. We were not feeling compassion, love, understanding, that softness, that wonderful feeling of love. Now it's us, the adult, that hugs our inner child, and we have to walk our truth. We have to be clear in our intentions and walk our talk, okay? I stop here because I am sure this card is talking for you on an subconscious level. Okay. So, combining those cards, this reading that is about overcoming negative thoughts and promoting mental well-being may involve a dual approach, okay? On one end, the individuals are urged to delve deeper into themselves, you know, going into underlying issues and embark on a journey of self-discovery and healing. And on the other hand, you are encouraged to walk your truth. Be yourself, even if it's messy, even if it's scary, even if it's not the best version of you. Be yourself. You see, like this. Open hand. This is me. This is me. Nice to meet you. Don't be ashamed. We are all part of the same puzzle. And we are that little piece that completes it and makes it beautiful. Even the most beautiful puzzle, without that little one, as insignificant and trivial and simple as it can look, without that little piece, the puzzle is not complete. And we complete this creation, this life. Okay. So, at this point, what could be practices that could help us when we are alone, when there are no friends around, no YouTube channel to send comments on? There are different things. There are self-reflection, tarot readings. I remember again when I was very in a very dark spot that I bought this deck, and it wasn't entertaining myself because it was helping in decision making. It was empowering. It was very creative with all those beautiful drawings, and then I developed my ability to see differences, colors, shades, drawings, a way to draw in comparison to another. Each tarot, it's a story apart. So I want to launch this suggestion. Many of you have tarot cards at home. Take your tarot cards, play with them with your how to say, with your cards, and then when you are done with that, what you can do, if only if you find difficulty in understanding the meaning of the card, you can always put a comment into this reading or in other readings, probably in this one better. And what we do, I will come out, and only when it doesn't resonate with you and you are confused and you don't understand what is about the reading, put into the comments what was your question, because without the question I don't understand. I cannot unlock the meaning because it can be so many things. And when you do that, you put the cards, and I will help you break down the meaning. But only if it doesn't resonate with you, only if you find the confusion and you don't understand the cards, because we don't want to add confusion over confusion. So if I launch this idea, is to give an end, to bring some clarity and comfort into your situation. Okay? So let's see the next deck. Let's see. Let's see how we can integrate those practices into our everyday life. And let me see if I can integrate. This is too far. I think I have to cover here. Okay, yes. And see, King of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Five of Swords, and Three of Cups. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, let's break down this. Sip of water. So, this is from the deck of the opposition. Basically, you can you have the kind of the shadow side and the light side of each card. Okay, so the King of Pentacles suggests taking practical and grounded actions toward overcoming negative thoughts. Okay, so this, if you want, can be your best self when you are on the top of the game, and this can be you, a representation of you as when we have negative thoughts. So this card is encouraging us on focusing on stability, security, and material well-being. It may indicate finding strength in financial security or tangible resources. This reminds me that I made a video, a tarot reading about reaching abundance, where it was talking about making a budget or a financial planning. It's in that reading about abundance, how to reach financial abundance. There are tips that can be very useful, that can are tips to put your mind at ease, basically. So we have the Two of Swords that talks about a need for decision making, okay, and clarity. It's about facing inner conflicts and making choices that align with your values and beliefs, okay? It may indicate also a period of indecision or mental tension, urging you to confront and resolve inner conflicts. So, I have a tip to share with you, okay? This is the tip. Because when we are in period of our lives where we feel particularly indecisive, okay? One thing that is crucial to do, we don't want to start with the big decision. We don't want to start from changing a job, moving, cut off with all our friends. You see what I mean? When we are in period, look, this picture here, the person is blindfolded, okay, cannot see in front of her, okay? There is a lack of vision. In these cases, we want to train the muscle of taking a decision starting from very little things. I want the amethyst or the smoke quartz. As simple as it can look, it's already taking a decision, and for some people, like I have been in that spot, this for me was already a big decision, okay? Because there are moments in our lives where we are down, or we are too much undecisive, or overwhelmed by the things to do. So let's start from it. And we are like, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. Little decision. Amethyst or smoke quartz. I want a coffee or a tea. I want pasta or salad. You see what I mean? Start from very little decision, because as small as they are as decisions, they are super helpful to work out the muscle within ourselves to take decisions. Okay, then we have the Five of Swords. Wow! Five of Swords is about feeling defeated, warns against engaging in conflict or power struggle. It suggests that negative thoughts may arise from situations of defeat or discord, okay? Discord. It encourages you to choose your battles wisely and consider the long-term consequences of your actions. This is another good tip to understand and have a kind of orientation when indecised, you see? And then we have this beautiful card, the Three of Cups, that symbolizes joy, celebration, and emotional fulfillment. It suggests finding support and comfort in social connections, okay? And positive relationships. You see, this card may indicate that overcoming negative thoughts, look, this came up, and this down. Overcoming negative thoughts is facilitated by surrounding yourself with the positive and uplifting people. And I know that for some of you will be like, oh, look, I just moved in a new city, I have no friends here, or I just break up with my historical friends or boyfriend or whatever. I'm starting from scratch. I don't know where to find these people. I cannot buy counsel time from counselors, coaches, and all sorts of people that are specifically working on those kind of situations. I want to tell you that life is big and large, that you can find comfort when you need it, also in a YouTube channel, in listening to a reading. It makes company, and again, you can do a reading for yourself or share some thoughts. I always reply to all the comments as long as they are polite and kind, and is another way. And we are building a community here. You see what I mean? So you will figure out, you will understand that there are other people on the same boat. And another thing to remember is open your mind. If there is a live event, if there is a free event where you can go walk around, see people, do it. Walking around, mingling, just being in the nature. I think nature is the best company ever anyway. Beautiful gardens, beautiful parks, even that is good company, okay? So overall, those cards advise you to take practical steps towards stability and security. Make clear decisions to resolve inner conflicts, avoid unnecessary conflicts, the Five of Swords, or power struggle, and seek support from positive relationships and social connection. If you can, do it. Be in social context. Try to make new friends. There is always somebody outside for you. Okay, so I would say, let's pull up the last card. I love this deck. It's about flowers. White rose. Wonderful. Wonderful. So what's written here? Bengal te imene. new start and wisdom. Wow, guys. Wow, synchronicities here by tons. New start. Go out. Make new friends with wisdom. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Aristotle. Wow. Wow, guys, but this opens a new chapter. Know thyself. Know yourself. So, one day I will do a tarot reading only on this wisdom. If you know yourself, I give you a drop of what the immense knowledge that there is behind this sentence. If you know yourself, if you take the time to go within yourself, with love and compassion, you will know yourself, and because you will know yourself, you will love yourself. By knowing yourself, by loving yourself, you can teach other people to know you, and you can teach other people to love you. If we love ourselves, whoever enters into our energetic field, into our area, aura, they will sense, they will perceive that we love ourselves, and they will fall in love with us. On those beautiful notes, I want to close this reading that was full of synchronicities and wonderful tips, consistency, everything. I really hope that you find this reading pleasant, insightful, and if so, please like, share, subscribe, and also I did put a 30% off on my Neapolitan Delights. It's a book, e-cookbook, where I put all myself, all my knowledge, all my tips, everything I know in terms of tips to save the day in the kitchen, to nourish body and soul, and I put this huge discount for you. Acquiring my cookbook is also a way to support this channel so that I can come out with more insightful content. Until the next time, thank you, and I love your presence in this community. Until the next time, bye.